Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System. This is ELBC Newsline, 30 minutes of the most trending developments from across Liberia and other parts of our one world. It's Monday, November 13, 2023. My name is Zokwe Beslokonen, your presenter. In the headlines, Liberia decides in a presidential runoff election this Tuesday, November 14. U.S. Embassy expresses confidence in capacity of NEC to conduct free, fair, and credible elections. Liberia Community Watch Forum to deploy 10,000 security volunteers for the presidential runoff.
We increase it, remember now, from 8,005 to 10,000 men, putting more men outside to where we the joint security.
And away from home, exiled former Ivory Coast Prime Minister Guillaume Soro to return home despite criminal convictions. These stories, plus many more developments, are all packaged in today's edition of the program ELBC Newsline. We now go over to Emmanuel Colley for the Bulletin of News.
Liberians are going to the polls again on Tuesday, November 14 to vote in the presidential runoff election. It will be a major decision between incumbent President George Weah of the ruling CDC and Unity Party's Ambassador Joseph Boakai. Neither of the two candidates got a 50% plus one vote required by the Constitution of Liberia to be declared winner in the first rounds of the election. Incumbent President George Weah finished first with 804,087 votes, constituting 43.83%, while former Vice President Joseph Boakai got 796,961 votes, amounting to 43.44%. National Elections Commission says all is set for the conduct of Tuesday's presidential runoff election. According to NEC Head of Strategic Communication Committee, Samuel Cole, the Commission has deployed essential and non-essential materials across the country. Mr. Cole said the National Elections Commission has begun deployment of temporary NEC staff across the country and it is expected to be concluded by tomorrow.
All preparatory activities for the runoff have been put in place by the Commission. Materials have been deployed in the 19 ministerial areas across the 15 counties of Liberia.
He said the Commission has also concluded the training of all of its staff. He told ELBC Super Morning Show Monday that NEC has put in place the necessary mechanisms to reduce invalid votes during the runoff election on tomorrow, Tuesday. United States Embassy near Monrovia has once again expressed explicit confidence in the National Elections Commission for the November 14 presidential runoff election. The embassy said this is evident of NEC's expressed commitment and determination to administer free, fair, and credible elections. According to the U.S. Embassy release, NEC workers demonstrated extraordinary dedication by carrying out voting materials and counting ballots during late hours. Meanwhile, the United States Embassy near Monrovia has assured that election observers will once again play a key role in ensuring the free, fair, and transparent election on Tuesday, as was done during the first round of election. On Tuesday, more than 2 million Liberians registered voters will go to the polls to elect either incumbent President George Weah or the opposition Unity Party Joseph Boakai in the presidential runoff election. Liberia Community Watch Forum has deployed at least 10,000 members across the country ahead of Tuesday's runoff election. LCWF National Chairman Unity Kafi said the move is aimed at buttressing government's efforts to ensure tight security at voting precincts across the 73 electoral districts of the country. He also wants those deployed to work along with the joint security to ensure a peaceful electoral process in Liberia.
We increase it, remember now, from 8,005 to 10,000 men, putting more men outside to where we the joint security, because we want information dissemination. We want everything that happening to be heard by the people.
He said the forum remains committed to working along with the Justice Ministry and relevant stakeholders to protect the peace and stability of Liberia. The political leader of the Liberia Transformation Party wants Liberians turn out and vote peacefully during the presidential runoff election on Tuesday, November 14. Reverend Kennedy Sandé said, as Liberians exercise their constitutional rights, it is also important that they remain law-abiding. He then advised politicians and Liberians against any acts that would trigger violence and undermine the country's hard-earned peace. Those assertions were contained in a special pre-election day message released on Sunday. The once voting populace turned out with the same level of energy exhibited in the first round and make a decision that would better Liberia for the good. And several citizens of Grand Kidmont County are poised to benefit from the donation of medical drugs. The drugs worth over 30,000 United States dollars were donated to the Sinjay Hospital by Grand Kidmont County Senator Simon Taylor. Senator Taylor said the donation is his way of catering to the needs of citizens of the county. Our correspondent calls Senator Taylor as saying similar donations are expected to be done at all health centers across Kidmount. Meanwhile, authorities of the Sinjay Hospital thanked Senator Taylor for the gesture.
Emmanuel Colley there with the news bulletin. He will be here again with the weather update and international developments. One of the big stories we are following on today's presentation: Liberia decides in a presidential runoff election this Tuesday, November 14. Ahead of Tuesday's presidential runoff election, the United States Embassy has expressed confidence that the National Elections Commission will administer a free and fair process. The embassy, in a release, noted that the commission has been preparing for election with the technical support from several stakeholders.